We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters
0-1.
lead their teams to bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number two. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So the two-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. So we're runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Coming to the plate now, number one. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Inciarte rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. So coming to the plate, Jose Abreu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Scooped up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Here's the first pitch to him. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Preston Tucker digs in now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Castellanos is in pursuit, and that ends. Digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Right fielder.
Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Batting six.
Now at the plate, Joe Panik. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. In time to first, and there are two away. So stepping in, Nick Castellanos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That's a tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Olson is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. Riding in once again. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Panik to his right. He has it on to Belt, and they turn the double play. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
The catcher, number 20.
Hit hard towards center.
Buster Posey.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Batting ninth.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he lays off there, 1-0. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now. Ready for another chance? Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now. None out. Runners at first and second. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Posey is on his way home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here, as this is to deep straightaway right field. And you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Evan Longoria is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Belt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now at the plate, Joe Panik. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Longoria rounds third and is digging for the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Stepping in, Nick Castellanos, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. Coming to the plate again, Buster Posey, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Ready with the 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Markakis has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. Switch hitter batting left here.
Second baseman, number 1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos moves over, makes the play. Now batting, Freddie Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Freeman
squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Hard liner to center field. Pence is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting,
at the plate, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's digging in once again. Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Olson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
28.
Hard on the ground toward short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball one. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And now here's a fly ball hit out toward Pence in center field. And he's got it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Preston Tucker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Panik. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Ready once again, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Dansby Swanson.
Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The left fielder, number 22.
So striding in, Nick Markakis. A base hit in his first trip. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. The 0-1 delivery to first. Belt has it. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. Here's Ender Inciarte. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in now, number 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 up. Sam
Now
Dyson
pitching for the
is going to
Giants,
take over here in inning number
49.
5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Here's a ball lined over the head of Crawford into left center, a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Freddie Freeman.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ready with the 2-0. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Bullet back up the middle. Pence is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. On the ground up the middle. He'll go the short way to Panic at second, and that ends the inning. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Designated hitter, Pablo Sandoval.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Markakis is there now to make the play, and on one pitch, Sandoval is retired.
Center fielder number 8.
Digging in and looking for more,
Pence.
Hunter Pence. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bounce to first. He's right there. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Ready for another shot now.
Catcher it. Tyler Flowers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Atlanta,
Preston Tucker digs in now.
Preston Tucker.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pence has a read on it. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dansby Swanson. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Panic will make the catch, and that retires. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Evan Longoria.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 1 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutcheon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's popped up out towards short right field. Number 1 has got it, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Striding in once again, Nick Markakis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Fielder, Nick
Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's a ball lined over the head of Crawford into left center, a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Too low, 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, got 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in once again. Freddie Freeman. He lined out in his last trip. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Down the first baseline. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. The runner scores from second. Settling in now, Jose Abreu. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses there, 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch. Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos sprinting after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Up next for
Digging
Atlanta.
In now, Matt Olson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to go out of the zone there as he reaches to foul this one off to the left. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. Derek Law is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. This ball's in the air now out to right field. McCutcheon is under it, and the inning is over. Here's Joe Panik. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Sam Freeman.
Joe Panik.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now
Nick
batting,
Castellanos now.
left fielder.
He was sat down
Nick
on strikes in his last
Castellanos.
at-bat.
Your
Gomez
attention, please.
is out from the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 55.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Buster Posey now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Preston Tucker. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Right fielder, Preston Tucker.
Liner toward right center. Pence patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now batting, Nick Markakis. He was a ground out victim last time up. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Into the box. Now
For the Giants, the designated hitter, Pablo
he's ready. Here's the first
Sandoval.
offering. Hit hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Center fielder,
Now at the
number
plate,
8.
Hunter Pence.
Hunter
He's got
Pence.
3 hits, including a double to this point. Hit out toward second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's the shortstop, Brandon
batter, number
Crawford.
35.
He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Brandon
Grant Dayton
Crawford.
enters the game with 1 gone in the top of
Now
inning
pitching
number
for the
9.
Braves,
Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the...
now
Mark
pitching for the
Melanson
Giants,
takes the ball
number
now in inning
41.
number 9. Looking
Mark
to close the door.
Melanson.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Inciarte now for second. The throw into second, and he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The batter,
So stepping in,
number 1.
number 1. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos on the move makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that misses inside 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw will be in time as they'll wind up stranding the possible tying run at third base. And this ball game is over. Every game.